happening, everybody? Just lighting some sage, burning some things. Hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. Slept pretty good last night. Was up extra early, but slept good. That's a bonus, right? That's a bonus. I love the smell of sage. How about you? So we're gonna pull our typical cards today, see what the energy is, what's floating around, what's happening in this world. Yesterday was an interesting day. I want to give a shout out to Natalie Levin for her YouTube astrology channel, energy updates, all that good stuff. Yesterday really kind of helped. I was feeling, I did a self-portrait photo session yesterday for some things that I'm working on, and throughout this photo shoot, you know, as I was here by myself and Stella was assisting, all of the feels were coming up, all of them. Like, why am I doing this? I'm not happy. I am happy. I'm sad. All of the things, all of the feels came up. And this urge to literally want to punch everybody in the nose, but also love the hell out of everybody at the same time. And I think, you know, we need to always be aware that we're human and we have emotions and all of the feels, and it's great to feel all of the feels. That's why we're alive. Good morning, Christine. And it's okay if you wake up and you're like, man, I want to punch the world in the nose. It's okay. Feel those feels. You know, go with it. And that's kind of how yesterday was. And then I watched Natalie's video about, you know, all the planets. And I don't even know what's happening, but apparently everything is retrograde. And because everything is retrograde, it's kind of asking us, making us to look back and review everything that's happened in our life and make readjustments. And I think I said this yesterday, the Palladian portal is open up right now. So a lot of energy flying around from the Palladian star seeds. And the Palladians are all about love and opening up your heart. So you may be feeling a little more love, but in feeling that love, you may also be like, ouch, my heart hurts. And it's okay, also okay. But there's so much shit going on in the planets and the stars and the world that has never happened before or hasn't happened in hundreds of years. So, as Natalie said in her reading yesterday, remember to be kind to yourself. So that's our message today as well. Remember to be kind to yourself. If you feel you need to just sit down and binge watch something, then do that. But just be kind. Be kind to yourself. All right, so Tuesday. What do we got? What kind of energy do we have? We're starting with the Keepers of the Light today to see what the Keepers of the Light, how the Keepers of the Light are going to set the tone for today. The last couple of days, it's all about manifesting and bringing things into life and creating and following that process. So let's see what the Keepers of the Light have for us to start the day. Some knowledge, wisdom, and guidance. We've got Lady Venus, Heart Awakening. Awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive abundance, which is perfect. Awaken, awaken, awaken. The heart awakens, which is right in line with those Palladians and the heart being open. She kind of looks a little Palladian as well. Just Google the Palladians. You'll get much more than what I can give you. But they're all about love and moving from that space of love and unconditional love. And maybe we'll all remember that we're fucking unconditional love. Not that we're fucking unconditional love, but that we are unconditional love. So keep your heart open. Keep your heart awake. Move from the space of the heart. Stay open. Stay open. What should we go with next? Our Sacred Rebels? Yeah, let's pull a Sacred Rebel and see what we get for our heart awakening. What are we going to get for the heart awakening? Some more good heart stuff to feel all the feels. And you know, sometimes in feeling all the feels, you might cry. That's okay. You're allowed to cry. You are. You're allowed to be human. You're allowed to feel the feels. And I think that's one of the best things about being human. Sure, sometimes it sucks. You get to feel all of the feels, feel this life. Notice what's happening. That's why we chose to incarnate, to be human, to have a human experience, to have the highs and the lows, and to learn and to move forward, and then hopefully realize that we are the creator of our reality and we're creating everything. And the card just dropped out, so we're just going to go with this one. Every journey starts with a single step. That's pretty much self-explanatory. Every journey starts with a single step. Are you ready to take that step? Are you ready to truly listen to your heart? Allow your heart to awaken and take that step. Hello, Rachel. How are you? It's great to see your little picture down there. So every journey starts with a single step. Let's see what the book says, but I'm pretty sure it's going to say, probably not in these words, but just fucking start. Just start. Just start. Who knows what's going to happen? Maybe you'll fail. Maybe you'll succeed. But start. You know, throughout the this quarantine, I've been seeing so many people start things. And for everyone that has started things, awesome. Great job. I'm so proud of you. Now I'm going to tell you, keep going. Keep going, keep going. You know, people will start a blog and they'll write 3 blogs and nobody reads it, and then they stop. People will start a podcast, they'll have 3 people download it after 4 episodes, and then they stop. Just keep going. Everything that we're creating, everything is a long game, and you have to continue to keep going. Just keep going. All right, so let's see what this message for every journey starts with a single step is. This oracle brings you particular guidance that the apparent small steps you are taking in the area of your life, important to you right now, are actually far more powerful and constructive than you realize. Sometimes we are gaining ground, but the effort is not immediately obvious. This does not mean that nothing is happening. It simply means that the effort of your actions are culminated, and soon they will begin to overflow into the physical world with a positive impact that may surprise you. Keep going. The oracle brings you the message to keep going. If you have been doing a lot of inner work and are frustrated or concerned that you are not seeing the results translated into the physical world, keep faith, and the physical manifestation of your inner work is coming. Remember that you have all the resources you need and then some. Your inner and outer journey are blessed with positive energy, and all you need to do is keep going. All you need to do is keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. When I started my podcast, I was like, man, nobody's listening. I'm not getting any downloads. This is a bummer. Why am I doing this? And then I heard Aubrey Marcus from the Aubrey Marcus podcast, the On It podcast, say, you know, what would happen if 50 people showed up to something that you were doing? What would happen if 100 people showed up or 200 people showed up? Would you be happy? So if 200 people listen to your podcast, be happy. If 20 people listen to your podcast, be happy. And know that it's going to keep growing. Like if you teach yoga and 20 people come to your class, wouldn't you be happy that 20 people are there? Yeah, you would be. So why wouldn't you be happy if 20 people listen to your podcast? You know, keep those things in mind. And when we take those steps and we start creating and we move from our heart, that things take time, and not to stop after 3. Because when you stop after doing 3 blog posts or 3 podcasts or 3 of anything, you didn't really give yourself a shot. You didn't really try. You know, you start it, but then you stop because the instant gratification wasn't there. So you got to stay in the heart, take your steps, take every little step, and know that it will happen. But life is a long game. You have to keep doing things. You have to keep going. You have to keep putting in the work. So keep going, everybody. If you started something, keep fucking going. All right. What do we have from our angels and ancestors to go along with our heart awakening? And every journey starts with a single step. We have the elder. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Move beyond the ancestral patterns. which is great. Move beyond what your family does, do, you know. Along with all of these things, with the starting and keeping going, a lot of times that we stop doing the things, it's because a family elder, someone who we've put in a higher regard says, why are you doing that? That's silly. What's going to come from that? You got to move beyond. Move beyond the ancestral patterns. Move beyond what other people think, what other people say, what other people are doing. Most of the times, the people in your life that'll say, why did you start a podcast? That's silly. They're saying that because they want to start one, but they're too chicken shit to do it. You know, the people that say, you quit your job to actually do what you love, that's crazy. Why'd you do that? They're saying that because they want to do the same, but they're chicken shit, and they can't. They're afraid. And because you did, they're going to try to put you down or talk you out of it because you're going in the direction of your path. So you got to let go. Let go of the ancestral patterns. Let go of what people think, what people say. Let your heart awaken. And then just move one step at a time. One step at a time. Walk into the light. Do what the little voice inside is asking you to do. Do what the little voice is telling you to do. And if you're like, Joe, I don't hear the little voice, I'm not sure what it's saying, then sit down and breathe. Connect to your breath. Go for a walk in the woods. Pet a dog. Who knows? Do something to quiet the mind, to quiet the soul, so you can hear those little voices. So you can get that inspiration. All right, last card for today to go with our heart awakening. Every journey starts with a single step and letting go of those freaking ancestral patterns. Letting them go. Let them go. Start new. Start new. Start fresh. What are you creating? What are you bringing into existence? What can you do for the collective that will help raise the vibration on this planet of ours? Tell me. Go on. All right, our last card, our last energy pool for the day. Knowledge, wisdom, and guidance for the collective on moving from the space of the heart, letting go of those ancestral patterns. We're going to go right from the middle of the deck. And we've got happy family. That's interesting. Happy family. Happy family. So we're being asked to let go of those ancestral patterns, and then we get the happy family. Let's see what the book has to say about the happy family. Closeness, fun, and caring. The rainbow, I need like a little prop to put that in. The rainbow over this happy family pretends a time of joy and celebration. Close connections are available, so don't overlook the fun that a friend or a family experience can bring. The value that you find in a true loving relative or family brings a higher vibration to your life force. You may be distracted or busy, but remember to put the part of your life in the forefront of your priorities. If you're single, finding this card in your spread could indicate a potential meeting and perhaps relationship with someone who has children from a previous marriage. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. This card may also simply signify a celebration coming up, such as a wedding, an anniversary, or a birth party. Ah, Rachel, you've got a happy family. You're a happy mama. So our happy family, we're being asked to let go of our ancestrals, of the shit that holds us back. So this is like the double-edged sword. We need the love of the family, but we also can't let the family control us, right? Love the shit out of your family, but don't be afraid to do what your heart is asking and take one step at a time to actually do what you want. Do what you need to do. Interesting cards today. Our heart is awakening. Give and receive in balance. Let your heart open. Fucking start and keep going. Stop worrying about what other people are saying. And allow that happy family to show up. And the happy family could be your friends. It could be your dog. Whatever works. It doesn't have to be what the typical happy family may look like. And I know a lot of us, may have been separated from our family. And I haven't seen my mom since March. I missed the shit out of her. Sure, we FaceTime and talk, but I haven't seen her. I haven't hugged her in a long time. So maybe this card is bringing that up as well. Like reach out to your family that you haven't seen. Reach out to the people that we've been separated from because of this fucking quarantine. And if you want to see them, fucking A, go see them. Put a fucking mask on and go see them. Like, do what you feel you need to do. That's all. Be safe. Don't be a dumbass. Don't run around and cough on people. But if you want to go see your family, go see your family. If you want to go see your friends, go see your friends. If you want to go for a hike in the woods with your friends, go for a fucking hike in the woods with your friends. Do what you feel is good for you. But don't tell other people what to do. Don't try to push other people. Don't try to evangelize other people. But do what you feel you need to do. Move from your heart. Let the heart awaken. All right, my friends, we've been a little all over the place this morning. From not really letting the family control you to loving the hell out of the family. We've got all of it. It all came up today. See how that sits with you. Maybe it doesn't sit with you, then just let it go. Also okay. Take what works, leave the rest, and move forth. That's it. Thank you, Christine. Yes, wonderful connections. I feel so blessed from all of the connections that I've made through this process, and all of you that show up every day, and all of you that come to my classes that I've been offering. Thank you for being there with me. I appreciate it. You are part of my family. I love and appreciate you guys so much. And tonight, if you want to meditate with me, we'll be right back here again with my funky my funky tapestry. We're gonna meditate from probably 7:30 to 8:30 ish. We'll do some movement, and then after the meditation, we just hang out and we chat. We talk about anything that may have come up in the meditation, or anything that may have come up, throughout the day that you just want to chat about. That's tonight, 7:30 in the Zoom room. I'll put the link down there. All the info's on my website, inspirecreatemanifest.com. So check that out if you want to practice with me. I'll be back here tomorrow morning for another card pull. We'll see what we get. Today, move from your heart. Take the steps. Take the steps. Take the steps. Don't let friends, family hold you back, but also love the shit out of those friends and family, right? We got both. So love them up, but don't let them control you. Have a great day. I love you guys. Be safe. Wash your hands. Don't pick your nose.